his 13-fight winning streak is no more, but Max Holloway still makes this walk here tonight as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world when it comes to pace, pressure, preparation, cardio. Few guys are going to be able to match what this Hawaiian brings to the table.
And he can do it all. He's got great ability to get back up once he's taken down. He has takedown ability, but it's the range and the distance management that makes Max Holloway such a problem for everyone at 145 pounds. He doesn't seem as though he's throwing 100% effort with every strike. He's just touching you.
Right.
But the accumulation of damage that Max Holloway will put on you will make guys just fold in front of him, as we saw with Ortega and in both Jose Aldo fights.
He's a big featherweight. We have seen him compete at 155 pounds. He has said he wants to move up to welterweight before his UFC career is said and done.
He wants to beat me.
Yeah, he wants a shot at the heavyweight champ. Don't hold your breath. All right, so here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, fighting out of Spain, Ilia Topuria. It's amazing to have this type of wisdom and maturity and sophistication at 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round one. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title fight. All right, all the hype gives way to the action here. Both fighters have now touched down on the canvas, and we are ready to go from the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, here in New York, New York. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Max Holloway. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Ilia Topuria.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight.
Good.
All right, well, he might be the best volume striker in the game. Max Holloway back on the proving ground. We'll see if he can get the hands going early in this fight. And not a guy who needs much of a feeling out process. He's probably going to throw 500-plus strikes tonight unless he gets a finish. All eyes on Max Holloway, as usual, as we get this one started. Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do. Nice kick to the body there. There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Nice. Nicely done. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Holloway's in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Holloway. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency.
Oh, watch the arm here. Oh, it's getting tight. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Max blessed Holloway. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow,
right?
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the back.
Good work from the top here by Holloway. Are working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Round two straight ahead.
Everything is going good, okay? He cannot handle the dominance on the ground. You're controlling everything on the ground. Just be careful when you're in his guard.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Establishing the jab. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up here tonight. Could there be any better representation of Hawaiian MMA than Max blessed Holloway? Oh, the high kick gets home. Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts, and he finally has secured one.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you by pushing. He's going to guillotine.
Oh, he's out. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's on his own.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. It's unbelievable.
Holloway's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Oh, in the mouth. He's gotta be careful here.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Holloway gets caught with that punch. Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here.
Right hand barely missed there.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Takedown defense is there. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Stop! All right, man, take a seat. Come on, let's get your act together now. I know you're better than this, okay? We're not gonna let this guy outwork us. You're gonna go out this round and you're gonna outwork him again.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Oh, nice.
Good straight hand there by Holloway. I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look easy.
He makes it look easy, and now he's throwing them more. He's throwing more jabs because he has an understanding of what his opponent is doing in return every time he throws the shot. This guy's good, man. And he has guillotine choke. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish. It's a fight now. Who's going to win this position? He's getting very close to finishing this fight.
Oh, he got out!
Work, guys, come on.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ilia Topuria. Ooh, that's a clean elbow from the top. No pad on that already.
Beautiful elbow lands from the top position. Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrift, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Changing the position.
All right, feet on the hips here. Holloway, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Holloway. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Holloway's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
He's in the mount.
Final 30 seconds of this 3rd round. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Final seconds of round 3. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Holloway. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
You gotta set up these shots. You just can't go out there and telegraph the shots. They're never gonna work, all right? We gotta set up these takedowns with punches.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Big punch from the clinch. Beautiful job by the champion.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch. Holloway, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Holloway.
His cardio is great right now. He still seems fresh. Seems like he can fight 2 more rounds if he needs to.
That punch was deflected. Nicely done.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Getting them out here.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Holloway. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the show.
Oh, the triangle is in, and not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wall, and attack an armbar.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, so there's the horn. Confidence has to be high after that round. Great round from Holloway. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fifth and final round. So he's really starting to put together some significant. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh! Big right hand.
Man, has his chin been tested early. Big right hand there.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one might be the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you... Oh, guillotine here!
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. Oh, guillotine choke getting close now. Working again for that submission.
It's always going to be a struggle, but this guy's intent on finishing the fight.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Topuria gets pounded here with these elbows to the head.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Holloway's got the full mount. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Topuria. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense.
Topuria's got his head looking for a guillotine.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, this might just be a matter of time.
Jeez Louise, he's tough.
Don't let him get that jump.
He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hips up into his opponent and make sure his opponent doesn't roll off to the side. He's out. What's submission defense on display?
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Ilia Topuria. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Topuria's in half guard now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 48-47, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed